Alright guys, hey, welcome. So what are we looking at today? Today is another fresh hot beer review, and it is Founders Dirty Bastard Scotch Ale. So, love the name already. It's got the plaid on it, it's got the Angry Scotsman drawing with the hat on there, and I always like Scottish ales. Maybe it's I'm biased because I'm of Scottish extraction, I don't know. But this is a good one from Founders. This is one of their flagship lines, so one you can get all year long, and it's available in bottles and on tap. So, not much else to say. If you look at the bottle, their label, their tagline, it's so good, it's almost wrong. Well, that's pretty, with an intro like that. Let's get this big guy out of the bottle and into the glass and see what we're dealing with here. And now for the sexy part. Alright, so like a rich amber, almost ruby color on there with a nice, about a one finger cream colored head. So that's pretty on point for the Scotch ale style there. For the stat heads out there, this one's a hefty Scottish ale. This one's weighing in at 8.5% ABV with 50 ABUs. So a little bit more bitterness than people are used to for a Scottish ale because they're usually fairly malty and some pretty high alcohol in this one. So this one is not one to trifle with. But on the nose, lots of good, not really, you don't smell those 50 IBUs. There's not a ton of hop character on the nose, just a lot of caramel and malt sweetness, almost a breadiness, like almost a biscuit malt kind of bread. So this one's made with 7 different imported malts. So they're doing a lot of their flavor profile work by just playing around with the malt bill as they're mashing their beer there. So let's take a look, without further ado, let's dive on in and have a sip. Cheers. That's surprising. I expected it to be a little bit more bitter with that 50 IBUs, but not really. It's a very malty start, and then just ends on a nice bitter aftertaste there. Just a little bit of bitter at the end, so really balanced. You don't taste the 8.5% alcohol. It doesn't have a lot of heat to it. It's not harsh with that alcohol content, so that's pretty good. Yeah, definitely you can taste that malt finish on this guy. So what's the big deal about Scottish ales? They're typically darker color and they're malty. That's what they're known for. They're known for that rich, roasty, toasty malt character. And this one definitely has that, but it's a pretty interesting flavor profile because it does, the more it opens up in the glass, the more sips I take, the more you get that little bitter finish. Not like IPA bitter, but definitely much more bitter on the finish than a lot of Scotch ales that I've tasted before. So pretty tasty on there. So Untapped has it at about a 3.8 out of 5, so kind of a little above average. I think the industry average, just based on me unscientifically looking, is about a 3.5. So pretty well received. I'm gonna go ahead and rate it right now. And on the 100% arbitrary scale, this one is a 7 out of 10. And I would definitely say, hey, if you run into this one, it's another good one from Founders. We got links to some of the other Founders beers we've reviewed here. It's a good one. It's just a good, solid Scottish ale. So really not too much to say on this one. Founders is doing good work, and this is a pretty solid effort there on the Scottish ale side. So sum up, rich, malt, a little bit of bitterness, good amount of alcohol in this one. Like I said, 8.5. Be wary of sessioning this guy. So I think we're cruising to the end of this one. This one kind of reviewed itself. So hey, if you like what we're doing and you want to see some more beer reviews done, then go ahead and click down there in the corner and subscribe. And it doesn't cost you anything. Hit the little bell button so you get alerts when new beer reviews are coming, and help us grow the channel. Help build build the community of craft beer followers. And please check them out, like, share, support all the other beer reviewers out there, and until we see you next time, cheers.